folks. Chase the Face coming at you with Week 6 Power Rankings. I'm going to dedicate this song to Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker. Put it on the greatest match I've ever seen live. Not a lot of you guys probably know this song. People that do know what I'm talking about. How do I feel? Alright. I'm going to just leave that on. You guys can just absorb it and love it. Let's get this going. The packs are starting to separate with 5 weeks in. Coming up on week 6, we got some interesting matchups. It's do or die time, ladies and gents, so let's get this going. At 10, we're going to go with Hooked on Tronics. Was ranked 9 last week. Cast flip-flopping 9 and 10. You don't want to be there. Your team is bad. You're not going to make the playoffs this year, so I would start looking for next week or next year. I'm really sorry, but your team is just not there. You're starting 2 running backs from the same team, which is never good. A-Rod has been okay, not amazing. You got Big Ben going. Your team is just not there. You probably got burned the hardest in this draft by far. Actually, you've put up the least amount of points, and you've had the second most scored against. So both sides of the spectrum have just been bad for you, Cass. I'm sorry, but look to 2014 because this is not your year, my friend. After that, we're going to hop up to Learning Computers. You moved up 1. That really ranking doesn't matter. 9 and 10 are both just so bad. Learning also start looking to 2014. Sorry, you might want to start getting your calculators out because you might need to go over and learn your computers a little better because your projections are just terrible. You've also scored the second least points. You've had one of the most points scored against you. So once again, you're done. Your season's over. You might be able to make some splashes and knock people out of the playoffs, but I don't see anything happening. After that, we're going to hop up to Pat Lugnut. You stayed the same. You were 8 last week. You're going to be 8 this week. Got his first W. Very impressive. Who did you face last week? Make sure it was against Learning Computers. I projected you to win. Your team is much better than the bottom 2. I really think this victory was huge. I don't think your team is going to do anything, but this is the big win you needed. It could propel you, maybe to try to fight for a playoff spot. I don't know. Your running backs are they're weak. Ray Rice has been questionable at best. D'Angelo Williams has some yards, but not a lot of touchdowns. It's just your team's very, very inconsistent, and Michael Vick is now hurt again. Maurice Jones-Drew is terrible. I don't see you making it to the playoffs, but you never know. Maybe we'll try to upset some people. Have a good time this year. After that, I'm going to hook to Llama Drama. 1 second. Oh, right. Sorry about that. I'm going to fly through this. I got a game to get to. Llama, you're going to go with 7. Team's still not doing great. You're up and down. You're still 2 and 3, so you easily can make the playoffs. Not worried about it too much. After that, I'm going to hop to Dwayne Boners. I know you should be ranked ahead of Josh, but I decided not to put you there. You kind of showed your colors this week. You faced one of the top tier teams and got a hand laid to you. Your team doesn't put up very many points. You just had a nice points against this year. So that's why I think you've gotten your victories. I think they will dwindle down. Pit to Kill is going to be my number 5. Alright. I'm trying to make this fast. Give me like 5 minutes, okay?
3 minutes.
Alright, 3 minutes. Alright, Pentakill's going to get my rank 5. He got his first W in a while. He needed it big time.
Rank 5!
Really, Josh? I'm trying to film. His team had all of his stars benched, but Tony Romo decided to become the man and score up 40 points. Don't see that happening very much. I don't think this team's going to make too much of a splash. Running backs are too inconsistent. Sorry, Josh. Okay, now we get into the meat and potatoes of this league. The true all-stars. The 4 through 1 are very competitive, all doing great. All very even, but I have to rank you. So I'm going to... Barry McCockiner got a W this week. Showed a little bit of life after his god-awful week last week. Going to give you 4. You were ranked 4 last week. I'm going to keep you at 4. Still love your team. You know, I could easily put you at 2, but I have to rank these top teams. After that, I have to go to the bank. Tim is on the second hottest streak in the league. He's won 4 in a row. His team is cooking. Bacon. I mean, man. I could have put you at 2, but I decided to keep you at 3 from last week. I'm not going to have you overtake Cal after one bad week. Everyone has bad weeks, as Steve did last week. Cal did this other week, and I'll probably have one this next week. So keep it up, Tim. You know, Russell and Phillip are playing great. You made a big mistake by benching Calvin, or not putting in Calvin Johnson, or not putting in someone for him, and it almost backfired against you. That might be the reason I didn't put you up there. That's a managing mistake, and that's not going to fly. You know, if you want to try to make the playoffs, those little things will catch you. And Llama almost caught you with Jarquise Rogers, but at the end of the day, you did pull it out. So congratulations on your 3rd rank. Second, I'm going to put Cal Rizion. He had his first loss this week. He just didn't put up very good points, but his team is still looking great. His biggest weakness is for sure Matt Schaub. Don't know what's happened to the guy, but all of a sudden he's just been terrible. Cal, let me look at your bench. He has no other quarterbacks. He has Chad Henne. Chad Henne, I don't even know if he's playing. But Cal, I would try to do something with your second quarterback, Matt Schaub. Maybe look around, maybe shop around. He's by far your biggest weakness. But other than that, your team is very solid. You are still the number 2 team, and I think you're still going to keep fighting. Number 1, I'm going to have to put myself. The remaining 5-0 team, and I'm just putting up great points. My players are playing great. Kind of into the situation. I don't even know who to start my receiving core, which is nice. You know, and I have Peyton Manning, and he's just been unbelievable. And I hope he does this all season, but I highly doubt he's going to keep up this caliber. So my team could hit a knock, but we'll see. Jimmy Graham's been playing great, and Des Bryant. My top 3 picks have all been playing solid. They've been kind of riding me to victories. So I'm going to keep myself at number 1. Give myself a pat on the back. Hope I can keep on to that. And we'll move on to matchups. I'm going to do this quick. Lugnut versus Debo. Dwayne Boners wins. Learning Computers versus Pentakill. Easy. Pentakill beats him by a landslide. Rogues versus Llama. I'm going to give it to Rogues. Llama doesn't have the firepower to stay with the Rogues. Bank versus Hooked Electronics. Extra landslide. More than probably 40 to 50 points. Going to go to the Bank side. Sorry, Cass. Game of the week, Tit on the Nip versus Barry McCockiner. I give it to Tit on the Nip. I have a stronger team, and with Julio Jones out, I think it's a very simple game, but you never know. I hope you guys enjoyed this week. I know it's a little rushed. Really was trying to just get it out today. Hope you guys enjoy it. Go Chiefs 5-0, baby. Woo!